Hello my friends, maybe some of you know Robert Schumann's Arabeske. Even though Schumann was not a big fan of the piece itself, I think it's great, and moreover, it proved itself as a standard concert piece. The composition is written in Schumann's typical poetic language. I will briefly discuss two sections of the entire piece. The remainder of the full analysis video will be available on Patreon, accompanied by a full PDF analysis in which I discuss the harmonic language as well. The piece is written in a modified rondo form, in which the main theme is written in C major, a key that for Schumann represented childless and simple aesthetics. This theme is alternated with contrasting minor characters or moods if you like, typical of Schumann's style. We have two minor sections that I label B and C. The piece finishes off with a striking, unexpected and enigmatic postlude. The arabesque here is used as a metaphor for an organically flowing system of fragments. And indeed, the first phrase sounds and looks like one organic flow of notes. Actually, the first two phrases are written in a sequential fashion. The second phrase is transposed a tone up compared to the first one. In this way, the sequence is interchangeable of position with the cadence phrase in C major. It is as if the piece was already going on and we were presented with the sequence, which usually comes after the main phrase. Anyway, this is just a personal opinion. Some themes just start in a sequential fashion. Another striking feature of the main section is its persistent figuration. You have the melody with the dotted quavers coupled to an arpeggio in the middle voice, which is distributed between the left and the right hand. This is as Schumannesque as it gets. There are countless examples and variations of this figuration in all of his repertoire. The chords he uses are typically romantic of nature. Weak chord positions without any strong cadence in the first two sequential phrases. On top of that, he uses a lot of functionally resolving dissonances, such as this A here, which is actually a ninth above the root of the chord G. It resolves only briefly here to G, so a ninth-eighth suspension. In the fifth chord here, we have a G which constitutes a dissonant second interval with the root of the chord A. It resolves in a standard 2-3 fashion. The arc of tension is constructed in the sequence which first moves to D minor and then to G major. G major becomes a half cadence for a full phrase in C major, in which the tension is resolved with an imperfect cadence in C. Notice how the soprano voice does not move in steps, but in skips this time. Schumann accentuates the bass notes, which in addition add to the light character of the phrase. In this recording, it's less clear to hear, but take for example a Pletnev recording and you will understand what I mean. In the subsequent phrase, Schumann uses a circle of fifths to shift the focus to the dominant key of G major. Then the sequence from the beginning returns and finishes off with the C major phrase. As E minor was already foreshadowed in the A section, Schumann now turns his focus to this new key and mood with a contrasting phrase. Etwas langsame. But the principles of the beginning stay the same, fragmented phrases with similar figuration and motives, organically transforming into new phrases. This cell becomes the main building block of the minor I section. It is altered on various occasions following Schumann's harmonic and melodic desires. Take for example the fifth bar here, where Schumann chromatically lowers the F sharp to F natural so that it becomes the seventh of the G sharp diminished harmony. This chord conventionally moves into the subdominant A minor, in which the second part of the melody is heard. Then the first two notes of the theme are used in a mini-melodic sequence, and the second part is used on the half cadence in B.